Good morning, class 9. In the last class, I have started a new chapter, The Sound of Music, part 1. Evelyn Glennie's Listen to the Sound Without Hearing It. And the lesson is giving inspiration to those who are physically handicapped. And in this lesson, the author has shown how a handicapped persons are to face trouble and difficulties in their life. Right? And most of them make a compromise with their destiny, but some other lawless activities, but some persons being handicapped do not give to it. They struggle hard, they fight it hard and rise themselves to a higher positions in life. So here a small girl of 11, Evelyn Glennie, right, and her story is here. And in the last class I have completed up to paragraph 5. In para 6 we'll find it is intriguing to watch Evelyn's function so effortlessly without hearing. And in our 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word. Men with bushy beards give him trouble, she laughed. And it not just watching the lips, it is the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lit, and my speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11. And she says, but that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. So the writer Cowley took Evelyn's interview, and where he lasted for 2 hours, and Cowley says that Evelyn never missed a single word that she spoke. And she also says that those men who have long and huge bushy beards give her trouble. Why? Because when they speak, she cannot see their lip movement, and because their lips are covered with their bushy beards. And Evelyn mentioned that she doesn't only see the lip movement of the person's face to make out what the person is speaking. She sees the whole face, that means the entire expression of the face of the speaker, that makes Evelyn identify or know what the person is saying, right? And she adds the expression of the eyes helps Evelyn make out what the person sitting in front of her is saying. So the writer says that Evelyn's speech is flawless and she has a Scottish accent because she belongs to the Scotland and her voice has that accent. And Evelyn says that she can speak clearly because she had learned the language and she studied till the age of 11. But after becoming deaf, Evelyn also learned 2 new languages. She has learned French and basic Japanese. Right. Now in para 7. As for music, she explained it pours in through every part of the body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. By leaning against the drum, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoe so that the vibration pass through her bare feet and upper legs. So here, Evelyn explains that how does she identify music? She creates sensation in her skin and in her cheekbones and even in her hair. And every part of Evelyn's body responds to music. And when she plays the xylophone, she uses sticks and she can sense the vibration of the sound produced by the xylophone. And when Evelyn plays the drum, she leans towards the drum and she can feel the echo flowing into her body. And whenever Evelyn performs, she performs on a wooden platform and she removes her shoes so that she can feel the vibration of the musical instrument pass through the floor and into her feet and upper legs. And that is how she can feel the sound of the musical instrument. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audience. In 1991, she is presented with the Royal and Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. Says master percussionist James Blades, God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So, Evelyn gives very good solo performance, and in the year 1991, she was presented with the award Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award for performing solo artist. And James Blades is a master of percussionist, and his words were the one that we read before we started reading the chapter, right? And according to James, God took away Evelyn's hearing ability, but in return, God gave her a strong power of sensing sound, which enabled her to become a great musician. Right? Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. Workaholic means a person who finds difficult to stop working. And I have just go to work often harder than classical musicians, but the rewards are enormous. Apart from the regular concert, Evelyn also gives free concert in prison and hospitals. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians. And Richlin of the Beethoven Found the Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they can go. So Evelyn is very hardworking and she doesn't stop working, and she used to be at par with those people who can hear, who are classical musicians and who works very hard. And Evelyn says that the rewards she gains from her for her hard work are huge and big. And Evelyn does charity also. She gives free concert in hospitals and prisons, and she also takes classes for young musicians. And for those children who want to learn music, Evelyn is an inspiration for all. She is an idol. And here and character Anne Richland, who belongs to the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children, says that Evelyn is an inspiration for those children who cannot hear. And when they get to know Evelyn's story, they feel that they can accomplish everything and they can fulfill all their dreams. And how Evelyn used to inspire others. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped. People who look at her and say, if she can do it, I can. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. So here Evelyn has achieved so many in his life that those people who are double her age have also not achieved at her age. And here orchestra is a group of people who are playing different musical instruments generally, right? So Evelyn used to perform solo. She gives special performance with these percussion instruments, and the percussion instruments have came in front of the orchestra, right? And Evelyn's story is an inspiration to those people who are physically disabled, and they feel that if Evelyn can achieve her dreams, even they can, right? And Evelyn has given a lot of pleasure to her audience by playing such a good and beautiful music, right? So in the PDF I have written the explanation para wise, and I have written the detailed summary, okay, and go through it. The character sketch of Evelyn Glennie. See, Evelyn Glennie, the internationally renowned percussionist, emerges as an embodiment of unflinching determinations, strong self-belief, dedications and courage. Although challenged by severe hearing impairment, this young girl is able to make her way to an enviable position in life. And Evelyn was found to have lost her hearing faculty at a very young age, right? Of only 8 years old. But her strong determination enabled her to encounter the challenge very bravely. And instead of joining the school for the deaf, as suggested by the headmistress of her school, she decided firmly to lead the life as a normal girl. And she wanted to play the xylophone, but she was discouraged by her teachers. However, her resolution was strengthened by the encouragement she got from the percussionist Ron Forbes, and under his guidance, Evelyn learned how to develop sensitivity to musical sounds through different parts of her body. She managed to sense musical notes through her skin, her hair, her fingers, even her bare feet. And endowed with her great confidence, Evelyn was able to get admission to the Royal Academy of Music in London, and she achieved the most prestigious institution for music. And her confidence and devotion enabled her to receive the highest awards in percussion music. Such is her contribution to the percussion music that it has earned the special place in the orchestra. And despite her deafness, Evelyn gives solo performances and has command over a large number of percussion instruments. And a person with humanitarian spirit, Evelyn even performs in prison and hospitals. And with her confidence and resolute decision, Evelyn has revealed to the world that disabilities disappear before the dedication and determination. And her achievements are the source of inspiration for those who suffer from handicaps. Right. So the moral of the story. So here it's a biosketch. This Evelyn Glenn's biosketch gives us a message that handicaps may be countered, problems may to be overcome, and aspirations can be realized if one is firmly resolute and confident. And those who do learn to overcome hardships certainly achieve the highest goals. And there is always a way out of the challenges of life. And only one has to trace the way and adhere to it with an unstaggering faith in one's abilities. Right? In the PDF, here you can find previous day's answer. Go through it, and I have given 4 questions to write from this particular part. Okay, try to write the answer of these questions. First of all, read the text thoroughly, then read the summary of the text, and then the character, then the moral of the story, then try to write the answer of these questions. Okay, thank you. Next day we will start a new chapter, the Sana'i of Bismillah Khan. Okay, part 2. Thank you, class.